Nurturing Therapeutic Massage, Mastering Foundational Technique and Conscious Application. Here we have highlights of a teaching demonstration from our Nurturing Therapeutic Massage class. Nurturing Therapeutic is the foundational bodywork modality that students learn here at the Santa Fe School of Massage, including the strokes that bodyworkers use most. Our goal in this class is for students to bring presence, anatomical knowledge, technical confidence, and refined communication to their work. Here's demonstrating strokes on the neck. Notice her focus, the specificity of her touch, and the gentle pace and soothing effect on the body.
I'll palpate just momentarily and find the middle scaling so that I know that I'm actually on the muscle that I want to be working on. Getting work for neck trauma can be very, very important to help loosen the muscles, to help retrain postural deviations that can happen as a result of trauma. Just working with the levator and the posterior trapezius, all of that work can just help the body relax and kind of regain its balance in the world.
Now she's moving on to the arm. There's a real nurturing quality here, a partnership with the client. The client trusts the therapist's touch and can relax. Now the therapist can work deeply and safely for very effective results.
So with my effleurage completed here, we'll work through all the planes of the arm. And finally, when I'm satisfied that I have the tissue warm, I can start to move into my working strokes. So again, I want to be really aware of the client's heightened awareness of this site here where the brachial plexus comes through, that I'm not going to be putting too much pressure there. I'm going to give him a little bit of a stretch here. And I'm going to remind him that his arms are really connected with the lower torso by way of his latissimus dorsi. So I'm just going to come down, do a nice lunge into the area just above his sacrum. So again, you know, with so many people here in Santa Fe using their hands, we do a lot of hand work in our practices. And I'm just going to work each of the digits here.
Now she transitions smoothly to the leg. The therapist is confident in applying techniques and in being present with her client.
I'm going to let my leg help me here so that my body mechanics remain good. My back is pretty straight. And I'm letting my legs do the hardest part of the work. So again, I want to start increasing my own body weight here. This would be super for people who are either stand on their legs all day, or exercisers who jog and run, people who do the Stairmaster, all of that. I'm working here for the venous return. So that is pumping or helping the body pump the blood back through the venous system, back towards the heart. Here we call this Nurturing Therapeutic Massage. It's a Swedish base. It has the 5 classic Swedish strokes, the effleurage, petrissage, tapotement, friction, and vibration are the 5 basic strokes. But Swedish typically is done quite quickly. Signature piece of our school is that we keep that nurturing aspect is foremost in our minds. So it's very like Swedish. A lot of it is very Swedish, but we keep that nurturing piece in there and find that, you know, all of the students seem to say that people are always saying to them, man, I never had a massage like that before.
As she moves to the back, you can see the combination of deep nurturing and therapeutic effectiveness in her touch.
Intuition for me really springs out of my presence with my client, how present I can be with someone when I'm working on them, so that I'm aware of the nuances that are happening with them, and in that way I can make some leaps, you know, about what I'm feeling. We encourage students to work in that way here so that they have a good basic physiological and anatomical base on which to support their intuition. What I'm feeling on my partner here is that the upper neck area, again, is a place that's holding a lot of stress, and I'm feeling that around his levator scapula here, and also in his erector bands. And as I move out towards the scapula in the rhomboid and the trapezius, I can feel that he's got some trigger points in there. And so I'm not certain right at this point if I'm going to work on those trigger points, but definitely I want to bring some blood to this area. I want to kind of wake it up a little bit. And I'm just going to do that a little bit right here. So actually I'm just going to check with my partner for just a moment. Is this too much pressure? Okay. Could I go a little bit more? All right. So I'm just doing a little bit of cross fiber petrissaging here on these erector bands. They have a little bit of adhesion in them, and I'm just trying to bring some blood to the area. It's going to allow him to have a little bit more of a greater range of motion in this area. And so that would always be one of the things that I would be thinking about doing for my client, is helping them either maintain the range of motion that they have or trying to help them increase that.
In Nurturing Therapeutic Massage class, students learn to respond to the needs of their clients through observation, perception, and the effective application of strokes and techniques. That is the essence of great massage.
To my think, the most important thing that we do is interface with someone's parasympathetic nervous response. That affords your body the opportunity to do the healing that it's perfectly designed to do. And so it's kind of setting the stage for this fabulous organism to do what naturally it does.